Hello, this is T Chapman 500. Welcome to the Tarina City Superspeedway. We are in Microsoft Flight Simulator X, and the reason I ported this track into the flight simulator is so that I could verify the safe operation of this airport. So we're just gonna taxi out to runway 26 and take off. So one of the reasons I'd need to verify the safe operation of this airport is because of those catch fences up ahead. I'm trying to create the track in such a way that it could look like it could function as both a racetrack and an airport. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job of that so far. Granted, there are several objects missing from the racetrack right now, but that'll be fixed for the NR 2003 version of the track. Sure, you can't actually use the racetrack in the flight simulator as a racetrack, nor can you use the airport in the racing simulator as an airport. But I still want it to look like it could function as both. I'm gonna climb above the grandstands and then turn north, and I want you to notice the back of the grandstands. Or lack thereof. Yeah, I just copied the NR 2003 version of the grandstands into the flight simulator, so there's absolutely no indication of any grandstands when you fly into the area that's on the outfield. Same thing with these front stretch grandstands. Also notice there's no top to the luxury box. Yeah, the way I built the grandstands is that whatever could not be seen from within the simulator, I didn't bother to model in. So we don't have a top of the luxury box, and we don't have any of the support structure of the luxury box because you're not going to be seeing the grandstands from this angle. Ever. At least in the racing simulator. I'm about to stall. By the way, you might have noticed that something appears to be off about some of the textures. That's because every single texture on the racetrack and grandstands has been flipped vertically, except for the catch fence textures. Speaking of the catch fence, let's not hit it. Now, because of the way crash detection works in this flight simulator, well, I had to turn collision detection off for both the racetrack and the grandstands. Otherwise, you'd crash into them just by getting near them. Oh, come on. It always freezes like that when I touch down. Almost always. The reason it freezes probably has something to do with the fact that it's installed on an external USB drive instead of an internal SATA drive. Because the track itself is merely an object ported into the flight simulator, the flight simulator thinks I'm running on grass. So if we get this plane moving again, you can see the grass particle effects. It would take a whole lot of work to recreate a workable version of the terrain here in the flight simulator. Alright, where is that airport? There it is. Oh, perfect. Why is it that those vehicles keep going there? Technically speaking, the general aviation parking is only available for emergency situations only. The track has 12 gates for airliners and 1 parking spot for general aviation aircraft, plus 1 parking spot to refuel your general aviation aircraft. This is because this airport is designed to handle only airliners. For general aviation, this airport is emergency use only. Alright, so here are the plans for this racetrack. I am going to model in the garage area over there. Actually, more like way over there on the opposite end of the track. I'm going to model in the terminals over there. And I might also model in some sort of hangar for general aviation aircraft. By the way, there should be a larger one available. Let's see, how about this one? Yeah, this is basically the largest general aviation aircraft that this airport is going to be able to handle. So once I model in the terminal, the hangar, and the garage area, I'll have a basic idea of what I can do with the infield courses. Now, one of the infield courses is probably not going to go past the local origin, or if it does, it'll be very slight. But I plan for the other infield courses to actually use this infield airport. So really, the airport itself is going to be functioning as a racetrack. Now, there is one thing about this project that I need to tell you. I'm going to be taking a break from this project specifically so that I can work more on stuff like Sandbox 2 and my own racing simulator. Because modeling in this airport, just the airport, took far longer than I anticipated. So I'm basically gonna put this project on hold and work more on Sandbox 2, and once I make significant progress on Sandbox 2, I'll come back to this one. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and share. Also, link to my Discord is in the description. This is T Chapman 500 signing off.